If you have a Bronco, this is a must for you to have. We had a great weather a few weeks ago, and obviously I cleaned the Bronco. Took about maybe 2 to 3 hours cleaning that thing. And for the first time, I put the top down and it was sunny, it was somewhat warm, and it drove it for the first time with the top down. And man, it feels amazing. It feels really cool. It really looks great. So I did some drone footage on that experience. So check this out. And then weather changes. It takes one drive. All that hard work. So when you have bad weather, like here in Illinois or wherever you're at, when snow hits, they'll put a lot of salt on the road. When it's wet and you drive through it, this is how your Bronco looks like. All that hours of love and tender, it almost breaks your heart, right? And then you drive through a gravel road and there you go. You'll hear rock chips on the side of the door. So I knew for a fact that I needed mud flaps. And I know if you have a Bronco and you don't have mud flaps, you might not think you need it, but you do. But if you go to the Ford accessory, all these OEM mud flaps, oh my God, $400, $500, they're very expensive and you have to drill a hole if you install them. And they have cheaper ones. I think it was like $53 for just the front pair and then another $53 in the back. But like I said, you will have to drill a hole in the Bronco. And we already know we love our Bronco. We don't drill holes in the body, right? And so I keep searching and searching, and there's different ones. Actually, I found this one that's actually just slides into your OEM rock rail. It didn't fit. It did not fit. It says it would fit my 22 Black Diamond, but it didn't. So I turned it right away. And so I was in a search for other product. Then I found this one right here. This one is perfect. This is the one I'm rocking right now with my Bronco. It works. It does the job and it's easy to install and it's not expensive. I put the links down in the description below if you want to check those out. When you get this package in the mail, in the box, you will have everything you'll need to install the mud flaps except for the 15mm sockets. And I'll show you in a second. All you got to do really is remove the fender flares, which is very easy to do. You don't need any tools for this. There are some switches or some locks, and then you just pull it out. Don't worry, just pull it straight out, straight forward, not upwards or downward. You're not gonna break that thing, although it's gonna sound that it's gonna break. You'll be fine. So pull it out. Once you pull it out, you're going to remove the 2 screws that holds the carpet on your wheel well, and then you'll have a tool which is already a part of the package. They give you this tool to pull out the grommets easy. Once you remove those, then put the brackets. Now, all the brackets that you're going to see in the package, they're already labeled left side or right side. So you really can't mess this up. You'll have 2 screws, just screw it in just enough, just tight, not over tighten it. It's made of aluminum, so don't go crazy on it. And then this is probably for me was the hardest part was removing the 2 bolts that is located on the crash bars. Just use the 15mm sockets on top, not at the bottom, because that's not 15. You'll know that it's only one way to remove the bolts. Just on top. I suggest using a breaker bar or something to give you a little bit of leverage, but you can do it yourself. Once you remove those 2 bolts, then you just put the bracket that comes along with it, and it only goes one way. You can't mess it up again, and then replace those 2 bolts and tighten back on. Once you get those 2 brackets, all you got to do left is slide the mud flaps and align the holes from the brackets that you already have just screw in those hand screws and then you're done. You're gonna have more screws than you need on the actual package itself. So just in case in the future you lose some, you'll have some extra. Once that's done, your mud flaps are installed. I wouldn't say it was that easy because like I said, you have to finagle probably 20-30 minutes job depending how strong you are. All right, this was a short video, definitely worth the investment because it saves you a lot of time from cleaning your Bronco every few days. It will look nice longer before you have to wash it again. Thanks for watching. My name is Bumbo. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It does help me out to make more content like this. I'll catch you in the next video.